Hello everybody, and welcome back to another night with a little bit more Minecraft here, playing around on the Iskall public server. Last time we were here, ran into a little bit of a issue periodically with some lag issues. So many people online, and we still have so many people online. Seems really popular this time of night. But we also managed to work out a little bit of caving and get a couple things going. Since then, I've managed to do a couple bits and pieces. Since then, too, I've managed to fall in lava and lose everything that I had. It was bad. But now that we're back here, what we've managed to do is we've managed to get a really, really awesome diamond pickaxe here. Max efficiency, max unbreaking, max fortune, and mending to boot as well, so that's going to last us quite a bit as long as we're careful. We got a pretty nice bow going on here. I think I can get that power 5. I don't really use the bow that much, and power 4 tends to be just enough, but infinity as well, so we carry at least just one arrow on us, and we'll always be able to shoot stuff. Managed to pick up quite a few diamonds in a little project that we started underneath, which I'll show you guys in just a sec. And we also are going to be working on a little project as well here, which is going to require some of these. Definitely a couple minecarts, and for the sake of ease, some blocks of redstone. Now, what I've done over here as well is I've gotten a bunch of sand and some sandstone out in the local beach area, and I'm going to take this and I want to get something else with silk touch on it. That way I can break glass and I don't have to worry about it busting apart. I mean, with not a whole lot of sand in the extreme hills biome that we're in, I'd like to get a little bit something else to make sure that I get this sand back. So for now, I'm going to take this sand, that's sandstone, and I'm going to bring this over with some coal to smelt that up. And we're going to go off and do something a little different here. That's the coal that I need. So let's go ahead and start getting this set up. There we go. And the last one in. Alright, so while this sand is smelting down into glass, what I'm going to be doing is, first and foremost, setting up on this area here. Now this is something I did in between streams for you guys. This over here is a bunch of carrots set up in a specific way, and we've got a large gap going around. And the reason we have it like this is because we are going to be hitting these carrots and tossing them at the villagers that we have saved over there, because we're turning this one into a villager breeder. Let's pick up those carrots. Now villagers are capable of throwing vegetables and items in their inventory back and forth between one another, and if it's a farmer, they're also capable of sitting down and farming up and replanting carrots, potatoes, wheat. So it comes in handy for a lot of the automatic farms that you end up seeing a lot of people make, especially the more technical YouTubers here that play Minecraft. And right now, I'm not terribly worried about being super technical. I'm worried about more getting something up and running. Now, another thing that I'm going to do with this one that is going to make it a little different is going to require us to go somewhere we haven't been yet. But for now, we'll hold on to that and we'll see how things go. Don't want to give away too much, you know? Replanting sometimes can be such a pain. Alright, so we're replanting all of this. Good, replant it. Now, I think some of them drop down here. Nothing over there. And are we clear over there? Good. Try to conserve as many resources as I can. Now, all of these carrots, oh wow, 2 whole stacks actually. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coming up over here, and I guess I could use that for right now. And these guys, you know, this guy and that guy, they're going to get all of these carrots. And what that's going to hopefully do, once I get everything else set up, is set them up so that they are willing to breed. And once they're willing to breed, they're going to start popping out some babies. And hopefully we get a brown coat early on so we can start having him auto-farm that. And then we don't have to intervene at all with it. But what we do need to do is set up a bit of glass. So very first thing is I need to create a ring of glass around this. I think that should be enough to get started. I'm going to be careful because I don't have any method of maintaining it here if I break it. Alright. Now what I'm doing is I'm setting these all one high past it, and the reason I'm doing that is because the villagers, adult-wise, won't be able to fit through that gap, but the little ones will. And the method that we're going to actually use to get this done in a different manner is going to be quite an interesting mechanic. And hopefully we can get it all together without too much of an issue. So I'm going to leave one empty here for now so I can get in and do my thing as I periodically need to get them in the first place. And I'll set a redstone block there to help get these guys in here. I could probably put a fence gate there just to make it even easier. But something else we are going to have to do is set up an actual village. So where are the fence? But I don't have the fence gate. I guess I gotta make it. Alright, so go in here, grab just a tiny bit. I moved the crafting bench in here too. I got really tired of walking everywhere to figure it out. I think the fence gate is like this. That it is. Birch fence gate. Now the fence gate is going to need a block underneath it to be placed, but it goes 1.5 high, so that redstone block is actually okay where it is. And that's going to keep villagers inside. Okay. Unless they can open the fence gate. I don't think they can open fence gates. Doors I know they can, but I don't think fence gates they can. We got our enchanting room all set up. I don't think I had this finished last time we were here. 15 bookcases, so you get maximum enchants off of there. Keeping some spare books and lapis in the back just to keep that going. And with that, now we're going to want to get these guys safely over there. And I'm going to have to light that up as well. Nothing can spawn on the glass, so that's safe. On the inside, check my light levels. Oh, it's farmland. Nothing can spawn on farmland anyway. Okay. So that is good. I've got some basic light here. Nothing's going to spawn around that directly. But let's add a little bit of extra insurance, if you will. Just to kind of keep these zombies that are definitely going to be spawning away from the villagers, so I don't have to worry too much about them. Just throw down a couple torches. It's been really hectic at night too here, just because I don't have anything lit up really. So this is going to help a tiny bit. We'll get back to that later and really get this place lit up. Alright, now it's time to bring our villagers. Now, do that kind of a block there. I lost count. I'm not even trying to worry about it. Sun's already starting to go down. Oh, too many. Put that there. And actually the block of redstone would have to be underneath. Oh no, it'll power it like that. Oh, good. Makes my life simpler. Power it like that. Power it like that. And that should bring it right over there. And just in case, I'll put another block there and another block there. Okay. Now, minecarts are the way to go for these guys. I gotta get them into minecarts, and in order to get them into minecarts, I have to have the rails down underneath them. So this is going to be a little tricky. Well, there's one at least. Oh, come on. Okay. Started to suffocate in that block, and that was not a good thing. Let's bust that one. I'll just nudge you out for now. You two nudge you a bit. Are you just going to sit in the corner? You're just going to be mean and sit in the corner. Well, fine. I will take away the corner. There. Now he's in a minecart, so he's going to start pedaling off that way. And he's going to get down to the end. Let's get this guy to join him. And a simple way to do that is just to connect this up and push him onto the minecart track like this. I can come back and clean this up in a minute, but let's go over and get these guys situated inside. There's the fence gate. Push him inside. There's one. Uh-oh. No, you don't. No, you don't. Come on. In you go. Alright. Both these guys are in here. Close that for now. And replant that carrot. Minecarts. Got it. Okay. Now these guys are secure in here for now, so we're set to go on this one. Zombies are the only things that are going to try to run after them and attack them, so I don't have to worry about it. They are zombie-proof, with maybe a tiny exception here. I don't want to take any chances. Working with villagers is One of the most infuriating things sometimes. So now I should be able to make that jump. I'm just not jumping correctly. There, easy. Alright. So yeah, these guys are all okay. They're all chilling out. And now that they're here, I need to get a village with some doors set up underneath. So let's pick all this back up, because I'm not going to need this lying around anymore. Nothing beats a fully maxed out pickaxe. Okay. You hush. Alright. What's next? I need a couple doors, and I need to dig up or dig down? I think it's up. I gotta get a villager in. I always want to go up those stairs, and I really shouldn't. There we go. And doors in this case, I'll just keep using my birch. I mean, it's not like I can't go and get more of it. I don't have any doors left over, do I? No. Okay. I think I need a little bit more. But now I got some doors. And quickly going to check a tutorial. I had been watching this one before, but I want to make sure that I don't mess this up and lose the villagers. So I'm going to go back through and find it. This is probably it. I guess this is it. Alright, so he spends a lot of time in his video going over this little bit of talking about it. Then he gets into the setup. We could skip the setup. That's a part that I'm going to have to get to later. So that's going to be a fun adventure. I'll have to get down there for water, for the streams. But for right now, I need to get these guys breeding, period. I can work on those. That's a simple enough task. Alright. So based on what I'm seeing there, I would like to use some of these stone slabs I crafted up and a little bit of the sandstone as some of the building blocks that I'm going to use for all of this here. And we're lagging. There we go. Yeah, I had my valuables chest. There we go. Okay. So now off the side of this here, we're going to have little section. Oh, complete lag is what we're going to have. Rubber band me all the way back there. Right from the center, I'm going to go out one, skipping just one, leave, double checking. One gap, yep, and we're going to go up 7 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is where we want to stay, and we're going to build out a little bit of a platform here. Now that we build up this platform, oh, okay. It's actually a little bit different than what I did. Not a problem. Take that one away, and we're actually going back like this. Sounds like somebody killed the Ender Dragon. And other players can build and mess with this. A feature on this server is a plot protection. So what I'm going to need to do is get my golden shovel, which is the tool they use in here, to extend it to cover these areas. But what I need to do is I need to put slabs here, and then I think it's 2 blocks up. Yeah, 2 blocks up and a slab to keep them in with the doors behind. So let's go ahead and do that. 2 blocks up. There's the slab. That's cleared. And now we get the doors. Okay. So now we've got our doors in place. We've got this little platform up here, and what's going to happen in this little platform is actually I'm going to get one of these villagers back out, and I'm going to drop them off in here. So this is probably going to be moved actually to make it easier to get them in. Well, actually, I think I know of a way I can do it. I'll get my rails back out and I can make that work. But alright. Trying to save as many of my resources as possible. Now these down here are not necessary, just that one at the top. So now that those two are up there though, in range of the doors, I might need to get one more villager anyway. I would hope that these guys would just start to breed at some point in time and I'd be able to raise up a third. But might need to get myself another villager, zombie villager, and then cure him. So until I know if these guys are going to breed or not, let's throw them a couple more carrots. And some more for you. See, I don't know if those guys are going to breed or not. I hope they will. Villagers are a pain to really figure out, but if I get them, then cool. Now I am going to have to build something up towards that, so in the meantime, knock out the tree, because that is going to get in the way. And what we want to do is get up to that point. Okay. Now I've got a simple method of getting up there, and it's lit up to make sure that we don't get any zombie spawns. I'm going to remove that slab, that way we can get right in here with a minecart. And check my light levels again. 8 all the way around, so the light level is just enough to reach it from that torch there, which means that it's safe from spawns. What I will have to do though is in between night phases make sure that that is removed. Okay, so I didn't need to remove that tree, but hey, wood, can't go wrong. And don't really want you for now. Okay. So, next thing that's going to need to happen, we're going to have to get a villager, and hopefully we can find a zombie villager popping up and I could trap him. We're going to need to get a splash potion of weakness, which means that I need to get a brewing station, and we're going to need to get a golden apple. But first, let's quickly go out and protect that new zone. Okay. So now how this works here is because I need it to come out just a little bit more, just out here to this tree line here, 2 more blocks. Click on the corner, and you move the corner. I still have 628 blocks that I can fully claim so that no one can build in that area. But right now, it fully covers my base, everything that I'm working with. The only thing it probably won't cover is what I have downstairs going on right now. So let's go show you. Inventory is decently clear, so nice. No, right. You know what? Yeah. We're going to go back upstairs, and we're going to drop some things off, just have a clean inventory, and we'll do a little bit of a mining session to get some items and everything like that. But it also will hopefully go dark at some point in time, and I can start work on another section that I want to do, but I need to get some experience. And the reason I need to get some experience is because we're going to take this here and we are going to venture into the Nether. I need that, and I need that. 4 blocks in the corner. Just use some sandstone, that's fine. This one here. Drop my slabs back in. Just trying to reduce as much as I can. Birchwood planks. You can actually get stored over here with the others. Mine carts are not going to be used for right now. There's some more glass put away. Okay, let's get crafting. Flint and steel. Now that we have that, what we are going to be doing is finding a place where we can set up the obsidian and create a portal to the Nether. Now, I want to do that somewhere that will end up being somewhat safe, but I also need to make sure that I do it where I can get a guy out of it via minecarts and things like that. So, for right now, I think I'm going to have to actually set the portal up here as a temporary thing. So, yeah, because I'm going to want a guy, specifically a zombie pigman, on this entire kind of setup. No, I made that one too wide, actually. Good thing it's diamond. Okay. Alright. So we've got this. And there we go. Portal to the Nether. Now, I'm definitely interested in going down and seeing what I can do in here. And it would probably come in handy to try to get a blaze rod so we can start working on some potions. But I'm not going to go in there just yet. Well, actually, let's do it. Let's see where it winds up. I was thinking about getting some diamond armor going first and everything like that, but there's already a tunnel dug here. That doesn't bode well. Did this link up to somebody else? That it did. Where did it take us? A village. With another villager. I think I have an idea. Somebody's trapped some villagers here with all of this nonsense going on. But I haven't seen anybody in the area at all. Where did this put me? Yeah, this is just a tiny little village with some beetroots and some potatoes. Happily take some potatoes. I'm looking for those. I'll leave one just in case. Yeah, this is just a tiny little village out here. But the question is, where am I? I'm actually not that far off. There's 3 free to grab villagers here, a couple more over there. And I believe my coordinates 7,000. Okay. Wrong way. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and run back to the base. I've got a whole bunch of steaks, so I should be running. There we go. I'll have to remember to try to look for that pillar. This actually helps get us our third villager to put in the top, and if we continue to throw food, then at the very least they'll start to breed, and then when I get a proper brown coat, then I can flush out the system as I need to. And there's my base. That village was actually really close. It's surprising. Thing is, though, it's just a village. There hasn't been anybody else in the area to come chill and get some stuff. So, okay. Since nobody else has been in the area, we're gonna do this. When I get my rails, some powered rails, I still have a little bit of my redstone blocks. I can bring a little bit more too, as a just in case. And minecarts. I want to put these guys in minecarts so they're not running around, they're not doing anything, and if they're safe, then they can sit there as well. Now, what I'm going to do is pop up here, go through the portal. Now we're on this side here, and we're going to pop back through. Okay, now the reason I'm doing that is because this portal is really close to the village, and if I get the villager sent across and through the portal, he'll come back out on that side of the nether. I just come back through, destroy it, run back to my base, and we'll have ourselves a proper connection. So, first things first, I don't really want a cleric if I can help it. I would love to have a brown coat, so I need to see if we have any. This guy is a nitwit and a nitwit. So 2 nitwits there. There's a couple there. Okay. Can I help you? Get wrecked. Getting in the way like that. Alright. 2 guys here. Both aprons. Okay, well, someone's been using the clay to keep them in, so we'll do that again. There's nothing in here. You're a cleric. So it honestly looks like there aren't any brown coats here, which is a shame. Oh no, this just leads into here with you guys. 4 of you guys trapped in here. Alright. Oh wait, is there anything? No, this place has already been completely raided. So that's there. You guys are trapped. This is here. And nobody's in here. Well, in that case, my good man, you are going to be joining us. And now you're in a minecart. Alright, so now that this guy is in a minecart, I need to take him back over to where the nether portal was. Let's ask them to sleep for me. Here you are. Okay. Okay. Now the easiest way to do this is to just build it along. Now we're going to come up here. I can't do it on top of the path blocks, so I'm going to have to bust them. And put down the dirt. Now I know I can do it on top of dirt, so... Oh. There we go. I brought my powered rails with me, so I should definitely be using that here. Send that up, and we'll get some power to it with a little bit of redstone. There he goes up. Okay. I want him to come this way. Yeah. So let's just avoid the farms and go straight up this way. There we go. Block up. So okay. Now at this point I can curve it around and go through this way. It's easy enough. And I'll put a powered rail here just to keep it moving. Another powered rail. This is where the path blocks should start to end anyway, so that we can drop him right down and just nudge him along. So, that is exactly what we're going to do. Bring him right here and send him down. You ready for a journey, buddy? Oh. Down he goes. Alright. You ever get that situation where your eyes just start to feel absolutely terrible? You feel like you need to rub them, and then as you do, then it just gets even worse. Well, I'm in that situation right now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this guy through the portal, and I'll join him on the other side of the portal. I'm pretty sure I need to bring him out of there. That I did. Alright. Let's get him back in a minecart. Not like that. Let's nudge you forward. Okay. He is now safe. Nothing is gonna come down the hall and mess with him. So with this, I'm going to guarantee that nothing comes down and gets him by putting just a little bit of dirt there. And we're here, and there's enough light, nothing's gonna spawn. So I'm gonna go AFK for just a moment, guys. Bear with me. I will return, just taking a quick little break. Be right back. Alright, thank you for being patient, guys. I'm back. And let's continue with this little bit of a project. Getting this guy back where we want him. Now, the wonderful thing about this is right there, I can leave him. He'll chill out. I don't have to worry about him. And now that we've come back through here, I don't want this portal anymore. I've got 3 villagers. I'm going to have enough to get that started. So we're busting that portal, taking it out of the picture. And now from this, we're going to be heading back after I take all this back. I don't want to give all these up for nothing. So clean this mess up. And whoever it was that put these villagers aside and set up a tunnel, I don't think they're going to mind if they find out that I've got a villager breeder and I'm okay sharing it. So whoever did get all that set up, thank you. Okay. So now we're going to run back over to our base, which is not very far at all. Very surprised I missed this, actually. I started running around, but I never went out in this direction. I went out in to the right here, which I think is south. No, I'm facing south now, so yeah, I went out west when I was exploring, so I guess I just missed it. That's all good. Makes me happy to see it. There we are. It's always nice when that comes into view, because I built it high enough I don't have to have something gaudy, but you can see plain as day where it is and what's going on with it. Now this here, once I get another villager into that, I'm going to build a nice little tower to get up to that and just kind of look cool surrounding this. Now this is going to be a technical situation. There's not much that I'm going to be able to do here, but still, be cool. They all get flushed down into the bottom here with water, which I will be getting to in a sec. But the big important thing here is now that I've gotten all of that set up on the other side and I busted that other portal, fingers crossed, I come through here and it's the same location. Now, just to make sure, I'm going to go back through and make sure this isn't hooked up to any other local portals. Should just link back up to mine. And it does not. Why did it create a portal up there? Just created one. Nether portals are a pain. But, you know what? Obsidian. So, you know what I might have to do? I think I know what I have to do. I'm going to take this down. Because this is a brand new portal. So, and since this just popped up, I run back over this way. I break the portal inside the Nether, it should end up connecting. And the big reason I'm doing this is because I really don't want to send the guy through the overworld when it's so convenient if I just get these to link up properly. Thankfully, it's not a very long run. Alright. So, fingers crossed. I go through, I break the portal. And then we're going to put down obsidian again. And now, I'm going to light it up. Fingers crossed, this takes us back to the main base. And the answer is no. It's still creating a brand new portal over here in the same spot. And that is just not what we want. Oh, but that's a headache and a half. Alright, I'm gonna break this again. I'm not gonna go nuts on collecting it all. And there should be some resources. Okay. So let's head back over there and we're going to dismantle this portal and get it actually set up appropriate. If I use a calculator which tells me where I should be setting up this portal, I should be able to go and get it properly set up. And at that point, those portals back there can honestly stay. Get a couple more villagers if I really want to. With a breeder, I won't have any need. Especially because those guys aren't great for trades, the ones that are there. Which you can't even trade with. They are just good for unfing. Just making more babies, that's all they're good for. They say geniuses wear green. Well, in Minecraft it's not true. Okay. So, hi guys. Let's take a look at these coordinates here. Okay. We're at negative 53. Ah, that's chunk now. Okay. Block, here we go. Negative 841, 840, minus 840, 84, and the negative is 7017. So if I go back through the nether, I've got everything I'm going to need on me. The coordinates for the portal that I want to set up are going to be -105, hey, quartz. I will take that. I haven't picked that up yet. Because I haven't been in the nether yet. I will happily take some quartz. Especially with the fortune on this one. That's going to really rack it up quick. Alright. So. Dirt. I want to get my Z coordinates at 877. Right here. That's where I want it. And I want my X coordinate to be -105, which is going to be this way. So there's that. That's never a pleasant sound. Now from here, I want to actually drop down because it's 116. I want to drop down to the 84 point. Can I skip that? Well, let's just dig down. Gonna have to build back up, but this is where I'm trying to build, so just block that off. Well, if I did it in the right spot, that'd be wonderful. Okay. Just checking again, only down to 84. So, back to digging. 86, 85, 84. Here we go. 105, 84, 877. This is what we have. This is where we're going to need to set up a portal. So, going all the way back up is what we're going to have to now set up to try to do. But what I'm going to need to do for that, I have a good number of rails and a good number of powered rails, but I don't need to go back up, I just need to come down. So let's go and dig here. Because I came back this way and the portal is facing that way, so it should be still facing this way actually. Alright, let's go out this way then. Alright, quartz. Alright, so what we're actually going to do from here is this is where the portal is going to be. I could get the obsidian set up really fast for it, not a problem. So I'm going to do that. 4. Now this is where the portal is going to be. So, if I were to pop this, should take me back to my base. And the answer is, it does. I accidentally bashed my pickaxe. Went through the portal. So there it is. Okay, so now that we've got that properly set up, what I need to do is start digging up. We're going to build up, and I think a 2x2 situation isn't going to work for it to be safe. So 3x3. Okay. So now we're starting to build this up. What we're going to use is all the netherrack that we're gathering, because it does not matter. This is going to take a lot of rails. But if I can get them safely down here, that's all that matters. Just periodically knock some of these out. Then blocked in to save from vision. Got a long way to go. I'm probably going to have to go back down to the bottom and go back and make some more mine carts, or mine rails, rather. Don't even care what's out there. Keep hearing the ghasts. Do not care. I can do without them. Not too much further. Actually, might be looking okay. I think I got up to 111 was the height where I had to come down from. So we're gonna try to get back up to that point. Here's 111. Let's just take out another little bit here. And you had to go down. So it should be right out here. I think that was incorrect. Because I should have gotten it by now. But you know what? Never get enough quartz. So, okay, here's 111. Unless I was just missing it. The numbers were higher, so actually in this direction. I'll find it at some point. Whoa. That could have been a lot worse. Shut that down. Wasn't off in this direction, was it? Well, I think I am well and truly lost. But I can at least mark this section. Okay. So it was facing south from the section. Okay. You get so turned around when you do so many circles. But on the bright side, this is a safe way to transport him. He's not going to suffocate in any blocks or anything like that, so. Facing south. And here's that block drop. It's up a little higher. I found it. Okay. So I can actually just dig a little stairwell. And we are all set. Now I gotta get him down here, down this little bit of step to connect over here. And send him down that long winding path. It's gonna pose a problem. Okay, better. Put that there, that there. Now we're going to start getting it all connecting. And I can put a block of redstone right there. So I need to go and make some more minecart tracks. And the best way to do this is going to be going back down to my base, grabbing what I need. And then going back up this long and tiresome process. Okay, thankfully it's daytime right now. Well, if anybody's watching, feel free to give a shout out. Nobody's been saying anything, so it's quiet. What are you guys doing? You doing good? Did somebody break something? No, nobody's breaking anything. So good. Because if you break it, you buy it. What was I doing? Oh yeah, minecart house. Oh, I still got a couple. Let's put them to good use. I don't need to carry these anymore for right now. Put a couple other things away that I'm not using. Why did I do that? This box. Ta-da! Don't need this stuff anymore. Really don't need the netherrack. That was just to clear it out. But this is going to be nice, and I'm going to use that. I'll save a little bit of netherrack. It's a good backup block in case I need something. So, scaffolding or something like that. Can't hurt. Gonna need more torches, but now I've got potatoes, and I can plant them in just a little bit. Right, things are starting to look a little better on the inventory side. 22 is not going to be enough though. So, what was it? Yeah, rail. Oh, I'm not at a crafting table. That would be why. Just regular rail, iron, and sticks. Simple. So let's go ahead and might be able to get away with that much for 2 crafting. Doesn't look like I have any spare sticks, so I will just make a couple. I have the crafting table inside now. I keep forgetting. Sticks. There. Bunch more rails. That should be enough to finish this. Now that I got the coordinates all set up properly, I'm good. I'll say this though, it's a rather boring exit for another portal, isn't it? And I dug all of this away, so otherwise that would have just been solid. Oh well. Okay. And thankfully someone put this there, so we can just use that to quickly power what we're doing and not have to exert any extra effort. I wonder. Let's find out. Yeah, still takes me back out to that other village. There's a zombie pigman. You know what? I just dropped off all of my minecarts, but this is too good. Can I get that out here? He's in a minecart. He might take a little bit of time to need to pass through again. So we'll give him a little bit of time and we can bring him through too. And then links to the bottom one. But you bring me back to my base, so if I can manage to push him through, then he'll link up to this one again. Portals are so weird. So that should have put me up there at the top. Coming through that other one, there was something much more closely compared to it. But I guess I shouldn't complain as long as I get what I need. And you, sir, are what I need. Really easy to go down. Why don't you want to go through? Why aren't you going through? Oh. Do I need to spend more time with you on this side? Research. Aha! Excelsior. Now then. Track. Success! Now, let's get you going down here. Honestly, at this point, I could just go and grab the other rails, but this is okay. Knowing me, it's probably just as fast. But now that we got this guy back here, we are going to get him safely kept up there on that platform. And this will get our mob breeder going and start it. Yep, you're being a pain. So, I'm going to go get some more rails. Well, thanks for clicking so quick. You know what? Fine. I'm tired of dealing with that. Other rack breaks so quickly and easily here. So I've got more. There. We'll be able to get him in there, and then once we get him up, it's just a matter of setting it up. Right. There. Let's push you along. Come on, buddy. Come on. Alright. Now, I put away my slabs. Don't want you coming back down. You stay there. Okay? Okay. Oh, hey, Door. Nice to meet you. I am gonna need a bit more of this when I get that pigman in there. But let's go ahead and set that down. Get this so that I can get up here. And pop. There we go. So now he's there, and he's chilling, and we can double check to make sure that there was nothing else that we needed to do up here. Should need some roof blocks, actually. But we got them. So, after that, actually seems like he doesn't need anything else. That right there is now a village of breeder. We've got the two down there. They're not going to be growing the crops on their own, but they should go and love hearts. We've got a success. Alright, this thing is starting to go. So, you're good. You chill out up there, okay? Thank you. Okay. Now there's no block up there that anything can spawn on, so he's safe. And I'll make a tower at some point to make that look pretty. I can remove all of these up to this point, because what I'm going to do is get a little bit, hopefully when I do this it'll work. Well, actually the portals were all kinds of messed up, so if I run back over there, I should be able to push it through again. So we're going to run back over to that village and get ourselves a zombie pigman. Name tag him, make sure he doesn't despawn or anything like that. Hopefully he's still over here. Should have name tagged him before, but I can see the remnants of the busted portals. And the verdict, are you still here? He might have popped through. Let's go see. Sadly, he's not here. So, armed with just a couple rails, let's go see if we can find one. I'll take this though. You didn't pop out up here, did you? Nope. Okay. So since you did pop out here, let's dig for a little bit and see what we can find. To be honest, I should be doing this back towards where I have myself set up. So I will, since I have no idea where he went. I'm gonna pop down here again. Let's see what we can find. Well guys, that little message there says that I got 15 minutes left in the stream. So let's see if we can find what we need. And it looks like we just might. Come on, pigmen. More quartz. We'll take quartz. Oh hey, it's one of these tunnels. Well, that's not yielding any results. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, you want to go for a ride. I totally want to go for a ride. Now, did I come from down here? No. I came from over here. You fine, sir, are going to be joining us on good old Mercy Adventures. We welcome you to Mercy Rails. Please enjoy complimentary seats. Push you down there because I came out over here. Yep. Okay. I don't want to step in that. So easy to just accidentally knock two of them. Here we go. I want you this way. You don't have very far to go, so... Now... block you in. So you can't get out. I'm mad, buddy. Let's pop on through the portal. Yes! And he didn't come through. Why didn't he come through? Oh, that's a pain. Alright. Let's go down here. And for the time being, pick up a name tag. So if I see that happening again, I'm just going to name Piggy. Because why not? But we could use a little daylight. Let's make that happen. Well, guess we could always try again. So there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Villager came through without an issue. Now that's what I was looking for. And it's right above another fortress? Oh, we are going to have fun with that. Buddy old pally, buddy, person, pigman. I don't want any fire here. Oh, I don't have to get you up much. Okay. In that case, I will try. Gotcha. Not taking chances. Getting named. I gotta get you back in 5 minutes. There. Come on, bud. Come on. There. Hooked back up on a minecart rail. Let's push it through. You're named. You're gonna come right on down here, like I had for the last guy. A couple more rails just to push it through. And here you go. Yeah, I know they're probably stung, but come on. Okay. Now, let's try this again. You are named. You should not disappear. Just to make sure. Coming back to the side. I'm laying down a little bit of groundwork. Okay. You are still there. You're off the minecart. Nudge, 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 nudge. Through the portal. Success. That is what I'm talking about. Alright. Now, nothing's gonna attack you, but I need to keep you stationary. So you... back in your minecart. Ah, that was a good process. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, so now that I've got him set aside, things are going to start looking up for this build. So, let's pop back over here and see what we've got going on. I don't see any babies yet. Might just need me to toss them more carrots. I will happily pop in and do. Alright guys, that's 11 o'clock. That's when the server shuts down to do a little bit of a restart. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end the episode. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to pass it back over. Listen to some enjoyable music over there brought to you by Crow. And as always guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.